Hey, you all. Carpetbagger here, coming to you live from the south. More specifically, we are still in the Central Florida area. More specifically, we're here at Walt Disney World once again, here at Hollywood Studios. Now, I have been in this area for about a week and a half. We have visited theme parks every day. The only 2 days we did not visit theme parks was when we went to a theme park trade show. It has been a experience heavily defined by theme parks. So once again, we have returned to a theme park. There has been a little bit of theme park news over here at Hollywood Studios. Disney has announced that there is a couple of evictions happening. The Muppets are being evicted from the Muppets 3D show, and Aerosmith is being evicted from the Rock and Roller Coaster featuring Aerosmith. Now, Aerosmith is getting evicted from the ride, and they're being told, get out. We don't want you anymore. No more Aerosmith at Walt Disney World. It's always been always was kind of an interesting pairing. The Muppets, however, are not necessarily being evicted from the parks, just from their ride. Now, that ride was actually, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, is the last opening day ride from when this was called MGM Studios. So really a final piece of history being removed here from the Disney parks. So, Muppets getting the boot, Aerosmith getting the boot. However, the Muppets can stick around because they're actually being moved over into the Rock and Roller Coaster. So basically, Aerosmith is being replaced by the Muppets. So I figured we'd come over here today. Actually, going to be meeting up with a friend who was talking to about this situation. So please follow me. So we got on the tram here. They have an advertisement for Epic Mickey Rebrushed. Actually, Jen got this for me as a gift. Epic Mickey is my favorite video game of all time, and have not had a chance to play all the way through. I did get started, but maybe when I get maybe this Thanksgiving break, well, we'll try to play a few more hours of Epic Mickey Rebrushed. I consider the tram ride to be the first ride of the day. I've noticed the crowds have started picking up compared to when I first arrived a week and a half ago. I think it's because Thanksgiving is later this week, so a lot of people coming in town for Thanksgiving. I think Thanksgiving is one of the highest occupancy days at the parks. Yeah, Hollywood filling up with people here. And look, back from Alaska.
I'm here. I'm thawing out.
Is it nice to be good back in the nice warm Florida sun?
Feels amazing. The weather here is great. Everyone keeps saying I brought the cold with me.
Oh, this is not really, I don't think they know what cold is down here.
I noticed you have pants on, which is rare. I have a little hoodie on, but really, I could have left this in the car and been totally fine.
Yeah, I probably could have wore shorts too. Probably could have gotten away with it. So you actually the one that broke the news to me. You sent me a text message the other day saying Muppets is gone. Rock and Roller Coaster will be altered.
So you heard the news. So Muppets 3D is going away, but Electric Mayhem is moving into Rock and Roller Coaster.
Now, Electric Mayhem, that's the band, with
band for the
animal in it.
Dr. Teeth.
Dr. Teeth. Okay. So they're basically, the Muppets are getting evicted. Aerosmith is getting evicted, but the Muppets are going to take up residency in the Rock and Roller Coaster.
Do you think Animal will provide the shocker?
Yeah, that's how long. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, like Steven Tyler, he makes a somewhat some would consider a lewd gesture with his hands, and it left it, but they left it in there for a long time.
Many years.
Many years, and then suddenly one time, his hand had changed. It was
Magically
altered.
grew a couple fingers.
Grew a couple fingers where he was no longer making said
CGI.
gesture. So we'll see. We'll see if Animal
Yeah.
can control himself.
Maybe Dr. T.
Dr.
Dr. T seems more like that kind of guy.
And I'm really glad to see that we finally have a convert
Yep.
to the Crocs.
Well,
Now, I remember when you first got those, you were nervous. You weren't sure about it.
I wore them once without socks.
Oh,
that was a mistake.
That's where you're going wrong.
But really, I started wearing these. I don't wear these all the time. Obviously, Alaska, I wear snow boots. Sometimes I wear tennis
Yeah, you don't want to wear those in Alaska.
But sometimes when I start getting like a blister on the back of my foot,
Yeah.
throw the Crocs on for a couple days, blister goes away, and then I go back to tennis shoes.
See, people always tell me how I deal with these in the parks. I think they're the perfect shoes for the parks.
Well, you'll never get a blister on the back of your foot.
No, never ever.
I just realized my sock is really crinkled up. It doesn't look good on camera, but that's okay. Roll with it.
Roll with it. Crinkled socks and all. All right, you ready for
I'm not a full-time Croc guy, though. Let me say
no,
that.
oh, you do wear shoes sometimes?
Oh, yeah, all the time.
I wear shoes if it rains or snows. Other than that, I'm in Crocs.
Okay. Maybe I'll get to that point. Maybe I'll get to that point.
You ready to head into the rock and roller coaster? Say goodbye. I don't know when this is going away, but I'm going to say our early goodbyes.
Over to rock and roller coaster. I say we.
I love you. Bye.
I have no idea who that was. We walk under this this car here. It is a car on the end of a guitar. So a car on a guitar, but it's also a roller coaster there. So the guitar morphs into a roller coaster that has a car driving on it. I think I've got that. I think I got my bases covered there. There's that massive guitar. I wonder if this will stay. It's pretty iconic. I do hope the giant guitar stays. And I did notice here at the bottom of the guitar there is a little piano as well. And there, this mural will certainly go down. This is the Aerosmith standing on the top of the limousine while the family is joyfully riding under their groins. All right, so I came prepared. I brought my chest strap with my new DJI Action 5, so we can get some, hopefully get some good footage of the ride once we get on there. Wait time is 75 minutes. It's a little high, but you know, I don't know. I don't know when I'll get a chance to ride this again. Don't know how much longer it's going to be around. This could be the last time I ever ride this in this incarnation, but you know, possibly not.
I know this girl did not lick my.
I don't know if I've ever noticed this before, but these pillars here are also guitars. Oh, Adam, are you playing the giant guitar?
They're more like bass strings.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But there's not. There's six. They're guitar.
I don't know that you're a bass guy, right?
Yeah. But they're like that's like the size of like a larger bass string.
A very large bass string. It's a little museum of audio recording equipment in here. I don't know. Maybe they'll turn this into like a little Muppet museum when the ride reopens.
Back with neck problems, motion sickness, or other conditions.
All right, we're headed in.
Expectant mothers shouldn't ride, and all passengers must meet the minimum height requirement.
Okay, going into the studio.
All the way through to the left side of the room.
Oh, you can see Aerosmith back there.
Want to make sure there's plenty of room
Getting
for those
ready.
coming in behind us.
Oh, there's the former Shocker. They CGI'd his hand to be normal. All right, we are headed back into the seedy back alley here. Oh, I think they're ready. I think they're ready to launch here. Take alternate road.
Take an alternate
Traffic jammed. Not. Drive safely. Get ready to rock. Face forward.
Gonna do the countdown.
Keep your head back because the carpool lane is open. Wide open. Oh, wow. I forgot about that. And we requested and received the front row seat. You see that's like a guardhouse for like a parking garage here.
I never noticed the max clearance thing.
And our chariot awaits. I've switched to my chest-mounted Action 5 here, so I got my hands free. I'm going to be holding on to the restraints.
Just make sure your hat goes in the pouch for me, sweetie. It's going to be on your head.
Oh, gotta put my hat in the pouch.
Do you want me to reach for you?
I don't know if that's gonna fit.
No, so you can put it on the floor by your feet as well in between your legs. It'll be fine.
Okay.
There you go, sweetie. You'll be all set.
Fingers crossed. All right, my hat is at my feet in a roller coaster that goes upside down. So this may be the last time I ever wear this hat. All right. We're gonna get launched here in a second. It starts with a massive, terrible, terrifying launch. Hey.
All lanes open. Freeways jammed.
Oh my gosh, this is pretty intense, isn't it? It's been a few years. It's been a few years.
Are you scared?
I forget how terrifying this is. Face forward. Keep your head back.
Let's go. Countdown.
The Civic Center! Ah! Oh, what highway is this? Oh, Beverly Hills! Oh, we're in Beverly Hills! Oh, we're upside down! Oh, look at all these palm trees! Oh!
Here we go.
Watch opposing traffic! Oh, we're on the 101! Oh, the donut sign like they have in California. Oh, we have it. Market. Oh my gosh. Woo! You enjoy your ride, Adam?
I loved it.
Oh, it's pretty smooth. It doesn't jostle you. It's nice, smooth.
It says one night only, but this ride's been open for like
that
decades.
sign there says Aerosmith one night only. I guess they had an extension.
That was awesome.
To their tour.
You were streaming a lot.
Yeah, I wasn't prepared.
We did it though.
We did it.
We did it. We made history.
History.
This whole
Oh, it's decorated for Christmas in here.
big clothes too.
Oh, this isn't Christmas. These are just bushes. Sorry. All right, and we have arrived at the Aerosmith concert. Headed in the backstage. The Aerosmith concert appears only in video form. And here in the gift shop, we've got the Rock and Roller Coaster T-shirts.
No Aerosmith. There's nothing that says Aerosmith on it.
Yeah.
It hasn't been that way for years.
You think that they would have Aerosmith shirts in here. It seems like it would be an easy sell, but the merchandise has been removed. It's almost like they were like anticipating this for a little while. Yeah, just Rock and Roller Coaster. Is that little tassels? You like showing off your belly button?
Here we go. Little drumsticks.
Pick and sticks. Oh, it's got a pick and the drums. All you need to add is a guitar and a drum set. And these phone cases are pretty cool. It's actually got some of the props that you see while you're actually on the roller coaster. I think back here used to be like the photo area.
See?
Oh, these are the... So yeah, these are Mickey as different... Is that Mickey as Slash right there?
Yeah, they got all the Mickey stuff. So there was, like again, there was a rumor. There was a rumor that Mickey was going to take it over, but nope, the Muppets. The Muppets are taking it over.
Mickey's...
It's been officially announced.
Mickey... That would be kind of funny. Mickey's Rock and Roller Coaster would be kind of hilarious. Yeah, I was saying that this is probably where you'd get your photos printed out. It's set up, you know, like a recording studio. I think it seems like Disney may be phasing out these where they, they actually print out your photo. Because everything's gone kind of digital these days. See a picture of the stretch limo. So yeah, very fun ride. I'm glad that it gets to stick around in some form or the other. I'm actually pretty excited to see what they do with it, Muppets-wise. You know, it might really kind of freshen up the place. And of course, 2024, the year of the pressed penny here on the Carpetbagger channel. And we definitely want a pressed penny to commemorate our ride on the Rock and Roller Coaster. You've got the guitar there, the flaming guitar. I like this one because it's actually got the stretch limo going through the big donut that we went through.
They don't call it Randy's though, even though it definitely supposed to be Randy's.
Supposed to be Randy's donut. What do they call it? I forget. It had a different name.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you see those a lot. The big donut sign, big donuts in Los Angeles, kind of a traditional Los Angeles thing. And these are just Mickey and Pluto playing instruments. So I guess it kind of fits
Is it
in.
really an instrument, or is it just like a paper horn?
It's just a paper horn. He's at a birthday party, I think. But Mickey's shredding on the guitar.
Yeah.
All right, I think we're gonna get all 4 of these. I'm gonna swipe my card. All right, let's get cranking. And there we go, some hard rocking pennies for the collection. All right, I think we're gonna head over towards the Muppets. Oh, look at this! A random holiday horn band. I'm kind of glad that I arrived in Florida when I did, because I had a week or so of fairly reasonable crowds, but I feel like the the Thanksgiving crowd has been pouring into the parks today. You can just see all those people. I don't know, maybe they're all over here to see the Muppets.
Yes.
Now this little strip here, the New York Street, is the very last remnant of kind of the studio, the idea of the parks actually being a studio. Yeah, Adam was just talking to me about, so there used to be you said there used to be a San Francisco section that connected to this?
Down that way there was a San Francisco street that kind of like went off to the side. There used to be the New York City skyline right there. They removed that, now you walk out. So this is like original MGM Studio Streets of America.
Yeah, I remember coming here. I saw the very last Osborne Family Lights that they did here before they got rid of the streets.
I think Osborne's been gone for 7 years.
Has it?
It's crazy.
Yeah. But I guess, yeah, the original idea was to actually use these to film movies. I guess that never really panned out. This never really became like a actual studio, and just turned basically into a theme park. But I imagine this strip here could very well be on the chopping block. Apparently this area back here where we are, where Muppets is going to be Monsters Incorporated area. So I don't know if they're going to...
I don't think this is going to change.
You think they're going to incorporate that into Monsters Incorporated?
Grand Ave. Monsters will probably start as you turn off here.
Okay.
What is now Muppet Courtyard now.
Do you think this will always just be kind of a final remnant
I feel
to
like
the studios?
I mean, who knows? You never know with Disney, but...
Oh yeah, I just noticed you're wearing your appropriate t-shirt.
Yeah, got my MGM Studios shirt on. This is well, the ride we just went on was MGM Studios era, so was Muppet Vision.
Yeah, am I correct that this is the Muppets is like the last like opening day attraction?
It might be, because Star Tours didn't open for like 6 months afterwards. Even Indiana Jones didn't open on opening day. I think Muppets might have been opening day.
Oh wow.
I have to look that up. I think it might have been.
So this is the Grand Park section. It's kind of it's a very small section, but it's right now it's all themed, I guess, to both New York City and the Muppets. We got the Miss Piggy as the Statue of Liberty fountain over here. There's a Muppet-themed pizzeria here, the Pizza Rizzo, with Rizzo the Rat there on the sign. Yeah, the Pizza Rizzo, pizza and beer. Yeah, let's take a peek here inside of Pizza Rizzo's, see if there's any Muppety stuff in there. So honestly, not like a lot of Muppet theming in here. Kind of looks like a, you know, old school pizza restaurant. Not a lot of Muppet stuff. They do mention the Muppets here on this sign. It says somebody got married. Join us for the wedding reception of Gil and Lil, daughter of Will and Jill, son of Bill and Phil and Bill. And it does say the DJ is the Electric Mayhem, which will be the Muppet band that takes over Rock and Roller Coaster. But if you look really close, you can see the remnants of, it says Pa Otter Memorial Service. Apparently there was a funeral, Pa Otter, and says the Frogtown Hollow Jubilee Jug Band. So that is a reference to Emmett Otter. Emmett Otter's Christmas Jug Band? That's an interesting little Easter egg. And okay, this room here is kind of fun. I guess this is like the wedding reception room. Yeah, that's pretty fun. Got a disco ball, playing a little disco music with your pizza. So I'm looking at these records on the wall. There is like a little bit of Muppet theming, but it's almost hidden. So here is, this record right here is Dr. Teeth and Electric Mayhem, which again is the band that's taking over Rock and Roller Coaster, the Muppet band with Animal as the drummer. So there is Muppet theming, it's just very subtle. And yeah, there's some minor theming here. Mice Girls, because this is a pizza restaurant owned by a rat, so Mice Girls instead of Spice Girls. There's Of Mice and Men. So very subtle rat and mouse based theming. So back here on this wall, they do have some like caricatures of some of the Muppet characters. There is Rizzo, the rat that his restaurant's themed after.
I think they would sell this to me.
Make an offer.
Yeah, maybe it'll end up somewhere.
And then over here is the Electric Mayhem, the whole band. And we'll be seeing them very soon.
Yeah, I'm excited
on a certain roller coaster. I think it's going to be a good overlay for the Rock and Roller Coaster. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Dr. Teeth always has the teeth.
That Dr. Teeth there. That Animal back there. I don't know all their names.
I don't either, but I know Dr. Teeth and Animal.
Yeah. Now there's another Italian restaurant over here, Mama Melrose, and Adam told me that there's actually a picture of Michael Eisner inside. He says he's going to take me to show me the last remnant of Michael Eisner in the Disney parks.
They have all these little photos of celebrities. Back in the day, Ernie Hudson, Phyllis Diller, Elliot Gould, the young Elliot Gould. My favorite thing in here is an Eisner photo when Star Tours first opened. Carrie Fisher, Mark Hamill, Lucas, Michael Eisner, Nightmare Fuel Chewbacca.
Oh yeah, what is with that Chewbacca there?
Looks like that came straight off Hollywood Boulevard for real.
Oh yeah, it looks like Dirty Chewbacca off Hollywood Boulevard.
And then you have a lot of the celebrities that would do their handprint ceremonies coming down.
Okay, so yeah, these are like the handprints you see in front of the theater. So we're headed over here to the soon-to-be eliminated attraction, Muppet Vision 3D. One of the last attractions that was here when the park opened its doors. It's about a 10-minute wait time, so it doesn't look like people are hoarding over here to say goodbye, but I think it does sit quite a few people, so we'll see. We'll head in. It's a press penny machine right here by the entrance, but it has nothing to do with Muppets. But you know what? I think I want to get this Oswald, and then also they have non-copyright Boat Mouse as well. All right, gonna put our dollar in there. It gets cranking. There we go. A few classic cartoon pennies to add to our collection. All right, headed in.
So this is the office here. This is the front desk. There's
Back
no
in
one
5
here,
minutes.
obviously. So it says the key is under the mat. So look under the mat.
Oh, there's the key. Oh, look. Okay.
It really
It's
is under the
screwed
mat.
to the floor. Put that back.
I love that. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, that is hilarious. What's back in here? There's wanted posters for Fozzie and Miss Piggy. Okay, I didn't get the extreme close-up pictures of the Muppets. You can see props hanging in the ceiling, stuff they reference in the show. Oh, why is there a fish? A fish in a bird cage. You can see the missiles hanging there, and then these weird soldiers are actually in the movie as well. It's that big boxing glove punching through the brick wall. What's in this bag here? Big bag of random chunks. And you know what? There is quite a few people in here come to enjoy the show and say goodbye. We're here you see the Great Gonzo's weird stuff. It's a banana, big barrel of banana puree there. Doesn't look very puree. There's a lot of solid bananas in there. And just random weird objects. You get the butterfly nets up there. I think that's the Pigs in Space spaceship. Oh, look at that giant robot head. Oh, there's Kermit's tuxedo. All right, we got to get in.
We don't have to. Wait for another show.
We could, yes, that's true.
I always like to get the front. Let's get the front.
Is there any seats in the front?
Oh yeah, always.
This is pretty packed though. I don't think these are the most people I've ever seen in here. Oh, we got some seats out there at the end.
Hey, Waldorf, what are we going to see in here anyway?
It's one of those 3D movies. Put on your glasses, Statler.
Yeah. Hey, look! Look at the guy in the Goofy mask!
That's not a mask.
Oh, sorry, lady!
So here comes the Penguin Orchestra.
Penguins!
Yeah, probably took the job for the halibut.
Took the job for the halibut. This halibut's a type of fish. Penguins love fish. This is a 3D movie, so you do have to wear your own glasses at home.
See, here in this modern high-tech facility.
Oh, it's 3D, so a lot of things fly at the screen. Oh, it's in 3D.
You guys, how did you get here?
We entered a contest. Yeah, we lost.
Yeah?
That's Waldo, the spirit of 3D.
Hey, Bert, we have to try the vacuum Muppet.
Hey, Sweetums, that's a great effect.
One ran away.
Oh, there's
Well, you know
Sweetums.
what that makes him?
Smarter than us. Anybody seen a bunny?
There, up there.
I don't see bunnies. Where?
Up there.
Oh, the bunny's up there.
There.
Up there, but a bunny. A bunny? Bean!
Hi,
Hey,
sweeties.
Kermit, look! What?
Bean, what are you doing out there?
I'm running away. Nobody will let me help in the movie.
There's those weird soldiers from the queue.
Over yet?
Oh, look at that.
Enjoying the fireworks?
Fireworks on the ceiling.
No, your chair's on my foot!
Uh-oh. We'll hit the penguins. There's Sweetums at the water. Some water on the penguin. Oh, the penguin's got a cannon. Duck. Oh, it pointed right at me. The Swedish chef. Oh, he's unleashing. Oh, he's got the cannon. Oh no! Blew up the entire theater. And look, Sweetums is here in person, but he's also in the background there.
What an explosion!
2 Sweetums.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah, look at the damage of the theater here.
We're coming to see this demonstration of Muppet.
Forward? Yeah, I don't get it.
Through before the next show? We can't, you old fool. We're bolted to the seats.
On behalf of the
Yeah, look how many people are here.
And enjoy the rest of your day.
See the damage over here made by the cannon. You see people pouring out of the theater here. I noticed this poster of Dr. Teeth and Electric Mayhem, and it says "Gig Wanted," and apparently they found their next gig. So this used to be the Muppets gift shop.
If you look up there, that's Honeydew.
Oh, Honeydew there with
like a globe.
With the globe. Yeah, but apparently this is no longer used as a gift shop. This is apparently they use it as a seasonal gift shop right now. They're selling, I don't even know if it's open right now, but they're selling Jollywood Nights merchandise inside. It's an interesting motif, like the paint splattered. Got the giant Kermit. But yeah, you see the big Kermit face right there. Is this? Let me just check and see. I don't think it's open. Oh yeah, the door is locked there. Yeah, you can see some remnants of the Muppets gift shop in there, but yeah, not open. Okay, but here we go. There is a Muppet Vision penny machine. It just wasn't over by the rides. We're actually back over by Rizzo's. So yeah, I'll get all three of these. You got Muppet Vision 3D with both Kermit, Fozzie, and Miss Piggy.
Gotta get the souvenirs.
Oh yeah.
Country Bears and you get Muppet Vision.
Absolutely. We got our 3 Muppet 3D pennies to help us remember this experience forever. So this is the animation courtyard here. Now, of course, it's Monsters, Inc. that is going into the Muppet area. But apparently a lot of people were suspecting that this is where it was going to be, because there is kind of just a lot of empty space back in this area. So yeah, I don't think anything's been announced, but in my opinion, this is something that I just consider to be on the chopping block.
A waste of space.
A waste of space?
And no one's going in here for any reason other than maybe to meet Chewbacca, BB-8, and Vader, which you could do back in Galaxy's Edge.
Oh, you can't meet Vader back there.
That's true.
That throws off the timeline. That doesn't fit into the chronology. But yeah, Chewbacca is back in Galaxy's Edge.
Yep.
But I guess if you just really want to see him, you don't want to go hunting for him, you can come over here.
Also meet BB-8.
BB-8. Do you want to go meet BB-8?
You can meet Mandalorian back there though.
What's that?
Fit in the timeline.
That doesn't really work either, but
Yeah.
they kind of overlooked that. See,
And they're supposed to be overlaying the attraction, the Millennium Falcon ride with a Mando overlay.
Oh, really? But it's wait, so it's going to be the Millennium Falcon, but Mandalorian's involved somehow?
I guess.
That's confusing.
I know. I don't understand any of the Star Wars stuff anymore.
All right, so the lady up front was describing this as a Star Wars museum.
It kind of is.
So where do we go? This is like, the layout here is...
Well, this was all original queue line for the backstage tour when the park first
Oh,
started.
okay, so this is the loading area for where the backstage tour would start? Okay, that kind of makes sense.
Versions of it. This was the original version. Go through the Animation Academy, eventually get on the train.
Yeah, so this would be like a queue area, but it's just kind of just some pictures of different Star Wars.
Expansion holes were, like, imagine.
Oh yeah, you can see why this would be a queue line.
Waiting right here to go on the tram tour. Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy. It's kind of we're back here at like a giant queue that has no ride or attraction attached to it.
How many people do you think were so tired they were like, we're just sitting right here? Think about that.
And back in the 90s when you're waiting, you didn't have like your phone to play with. So you're just like
actually talk to people.
You had to talk to your family. You had to talk to strangers. Okay, yeah, I think some of this is like concept art that may not have made the final cut. Look at this weird version of Yoda. He's got hair. He got long hair. It's Fabio Yoda. Yeah, look at this, Adam. You can actually see like the imprint of 1,000 butts that have been sitting here. It still has like the where it's been worn off by people. Like you could see the shapes of people's butts that have been that would sit here waiting for the backstage tour.
Exact spot, looking down at this packed queue line. I was like, is this thing ever gonna move? What is this line for?
Yeah, this is like a monster queue line.
There's never anyone back in here. Never.
No, I don't even know why we're allowed back here. Yeah, this is just like any day this could like announcement come out that this is all
Star Wars in 3 here. You got an entire Star Wars land.
Yeah.
Then you walk out of that, past Muppets. Now going to walk past Monsters, and then you got another Star Wars attraction. Then you come all the way over here, and there's basically a completely dead Star Wars launch pad.
It's weird.
It needs to all be combined.
All right, so back here, way back in this other building, is the Star Wars launch bay.
Right here.
So you said there was
like Ollie Johnston and all the original like Imagineers and all that. They were right
had
here.
their handprints.
Their handprints right in there.
Huh. I guess you said they did preserve that. They moved that.
From what I heard, they pulled it up and took it to the archives, but I don't know. I've never personally seen all that.
Huh. All right, let's peek back in here. Okay, I guess this is the actual launch bay. Okay, so here we got some of the props, some of the ships from the Star Wars films. Yeah, these are all from all different movies. Although I like this over here. They have the Death Star. I guess that's a pilot there that would fly planes. But look at that Death Star. You can see the scroll, the opening scroll there on the floor.
This is cool though. This is one of the few screen-used speeder bikes from Return of the Jedi. It actually was on film.
So yeah, one of the space motorcycles from Return of the Jedi. This is one of 6. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, that's crazy.
Cast member once, and he was under the impression that this was Leia's, Princess Leia's.
Leia's.
But I don't know.
Oh, okay.
He couldn't confirm it, but he assumed it was. He had analyzed it.
Very possibly Princess Leia's speeder bike, aka space motorcycle.
Still pretty dang awesome.
There's Rey's costume and speeder. It's like a different type of speeder, the big blocky one. But they do have some character meets in here. We're gonna meet BB-8.
I'm good. How are you?
Hello, BB-8. How are you doing? Oh.
Good. BB-8's wondering where you're traveling from.
Yeah, I'm traveling all over. But I'm based out of North Carolina.
Hey.
Where are you from, BB-8?
Yeah, BB-8's from all over as well.
Oh yeah, you're a traveler just like me.
He is. And Pogo on the
Oh.
Can I get a photo of it?
Of course.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna get a photo with.
Alright, you guys want to learn?
All right, bye, BB-8. It was great meeting you. Whoa. Oh, okay.
Safe travels.
Safe travels to you too. Over here, we got a little cantina scene. Oh, you got some blue milk. There, I guess these are all basically photo ops. You got the chessboard that you can play against Chewbacca. I'm not sure what this is here. I think this may be like where someone as a hologram appears to you. So this here used to be a museum called One Man's Dream. It was all about Walt Disney, and I guess it's technically still there, but it basically is the queue line for watching different films. But I always like to check in here and see if there's anything new or different. Yeah, because you still see it's very heavily focused on Walt and his creations. It's a sign from Marceline, Missouri, which of course was partially the inspiration for Main Street USA. I've never actually been to Marceline. That's like something on my to-do list that for some reason I've just never managed to get over there. Yeah, this over here is Walt's suitcase. You can see very well traveled. Look at that, stickers on at one point, but they've all been worn off. Oh yeah, look at that. W.E. Disney right on there. Some toys in here of some of the early releases. Pinocchio, Honest John, the Fox.
There's a lot of scumbags in the early
a lot of scummy people.
Yeah.
You got Honest John, who's just trying to trick a boy into selling him to be a donkey.
You got the walrus version with the walrus and the carpenter, which is basically the walrus version of Honest John. If you watch the two, it's like the same character, just two different animals.
It's a lot of scumbags. It's a lot of scummy people. Yes. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's Donald down there, early Donald. And this is super cool here. This is the Dancing Man prototype figure. This is one of very early points of Walt working on audio animatronics. So, and an interesting fact here is, it's performer Buddy Ebsen, Jed Clampett, and he was originally going to be the Tin Man in Wizard of Oz, but ended up getting sick because of the paint. But yeah, he was a performer, a dancer, so he was the focus of one of these very first audio animatronics. So in a weird way, you can trace the history of audio animatronics back to Jed Clampett. Over here, some of the park stuff. This is the Sleeping Beauty Castle from Disneyland, the original Disney castle. I really love this. This is the original layout of Disneyland, this giant scale map. We're just talking here with Adam about what some of this stuff is. That's Jungle Cruise. That's the Rivers of America. And Adam was telling me this used to be donkey rides right here. So you could go to Disney and ride a donkey.
Ride a burro.
A burro. Yeah, you can just see the empty spots.
I mean, there wasn't even Pirates here. There wasn't Mansion yet.
Yeah, it's just like bare bones Disney.
Pirates would be right there where the Rivers of America dumps into the Jungle Cruise.
Okay. In that
Which I don't even think that's even connected anymore. So they blocked that off. That bridge is right where the treehouse is.
Yeah.
Pirates is right there where that bridge is.
Okay.
So they've changed all that. New Orleans Square is right over there. I think that was called the Chicken House, that big building right there.
A chicken house?
Yep.
It's like a restaurant? A chicken restaurant?
That's wild.
Yeah, and then there's a big, like you said, that's like a wilderness here. You rode stagecoaches through that.
Mine Train through Nature's Wonderland.
Okay. Big empty spot. What's in that big empty spot up there in the right corner?
I don't know. That's where Matterhorn is now.
Matterhorn. Okay, that makes sense. Wow, yeah, just crazy to see. You know, it seems...
No Toontown, no Galaxy's Edge.
It seems like bare bones now, but at the time, I mean, this was like amazing. It was like blew any theme park in the world out of the water. When I first
standing where DCA is now. Is the park.
Oh yeah, because DCA is just right across.
Harbor Boulevard right there.
It's really cool stuff. Oh, speaking of DCA, here we have the former Paradise Pier. I actually really love this section of the park, kind of like an old boardwalk type theming to it, which I love boardwalks, and I just love the Disney interpretation. That Ferris wheel is very similar to the Ferris wheel on Coney Island, how the carts move. Now it's called Pixar Pier, so you know Disney likes to do that, add their own IPs to things, but which I still love it as Pixar Pier, but I think Paradise Pier was something special. Got one of the Dumbo ride cars. Here's the props from 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. I actually recently watched this movie. It is such a weird movie. It's really entertaining, really great. I love the designs, the design of the ship, the giant squid. See the gun there used in the film. Yeah, they'd walk on the bottom of the ocean using these helmets and boots. And here is the Florida castle. This one is considered to be Cinderella's castle. Talks about Small World and how it actually did not debut at the parks. It debuted at the 1964 World's Fair, which is kind of crazy. Imagine going to a fair and seeing Small World for the first time, and it blew people's mind. And speaking of the World's Fair, this blows me away. This is here. This is the Abe Lincoln that Disney displayed at the New York World Fair. Man, if I could travel back in time, I would just travel to different World Fairs. I would definitely wish I could have been at the New York World's Fair. Just imagine riding Small World and seeing this, just some of the stuff coming out of nowhere. This is how they programmed it here. You can actually see the outline of the body, and the different buttons would program different movements. Yeah, it's like tilt of the head, nod of the head. Oh yeah, the foot says tap, so you make him tap his foot, twist, pelvis. Oh yeah, so interesting. Down here we got the Tower of Terror. Got to ride that the other night at Jollywood. Got my own elevator car. This is one of the most magnificently themed attractions at Disney. I love just how straight up spooky it is. It's a great ride, great theming. And then Spaceship Earth there, another one of my all-time faves. Here's some props from the live-action Little Mermaid. This is Ursula's dress when she's in her human form. There's King Triton's outfit there. And then there's Ariel's purse. Stopped over here in Toy Story Land. The other day rode Slinky Dog Dash. Right now, the wait is 2 hours, so I don't think we'll be riding it again. But I did want to get a pressed penny here. This was machine was not working the other night when I rode Slinky Dog, so I think we're gonna put $1 in here and get us a Slinky Dog pressed penny. And there we go, a Slinky Dog pressed penny. Stepped over here into Galaxy's Edge, and look who's out! Hey, Mando.
You look nervous.
Maybe a little.
Someone post a bounty on you?
Possibly. I haven't checked.
Okay. 1, I don't buy it.
You don't buy it?
I'll stop at 1. Approach.
All right. Pleasure to see you again.
This is the way.
It is the way. Thank you so much.
A handshake from Mando.
Come forward.
So that was really cool meeting Mando, but interesting, he didn't have Grogu with him. I didn't ask him. I felt very intimidated. You know, he's got that voice.
How old is Grogu now? In a series of Mandalorian, the show.
Isn't he supposed to be like really old? He's like a really old baby.
No one calls him Baby Yoda anymore. When they first announced his name was Grogu, I was like, I'm never gonna call him Grogu.
Yeah.
And now I call him Grogu.
It actually got over. People started using the Grogu name. And over here in front of the Chinese Theater, we have some handprints by Kermit the Frog and Jim Henson, who created the Muppet Visions 3D. I believe it was one of the absolute last projects that he worked on before passing away. So thank you guys for joining me here another day at the theme parks of Central Florida. I still got my action cam on. I just left it there because it's easier than just cramming all this in my pocket. But yeah, saying goodbye to a few rides today. And again, you say goodbye, I may end up riding again. I may end up getting back on Rock and Roller Coaster. May stop and see Muppets 3D before it's gone. But definitely wanted to make sure that I got those last experiences in. Because you never know. You never know when I'm not going to be able to get back here in time to say goodbye. But thank you so much for joining me today. If you do like these videos, please subscribe. I travel around the country. I film roadside attractions, amusement parks, museums, haunted houses, and other fun random stuff. If you'd like to help out the channel, consider contributing to Patreon. $3 or more gets you a postcard once a month from me to you. Also selling enamel pins in the Etsy shop. Doing Carpetbagger pressed pennies for 2024, the year of the pressed pennies, and the brand new Carpetbagger Motel key fob, all available in the Etsy shop. Also doing personalized messages on Cameo. All those things help keep this train on the track, this boat in the water, and this dirigible in the air. Until next time, my friends, this one's in the bag.